but I don't think it doesn't exist at all either. Uh, but of course, in most of the cases, people help each other because they can and because it doesn't take them a lot of effort to do so, even though it might take a lot of effort for the people you are helping to. So, for example, you have a skill, you have a knowledge to do something, and yeah, and that person you're trying to help to might not be able to do the same thing, and it might be very costly for him, or it might take a lot more time than it is necessary, which could cause some side effects. For example, if something has to be done very quickly, uh, because it might put somebody in danger, something like this. Yeah, and ultimately, I think everything people do for the sake of well-being of each other is improving the life of everybody. So eventually, the more people start helping each other, then the more likely they are then get helped by somebody else, which would definitely improve their life. So that's, I think, my overall opinion. Irina, have I answered your question?
Yes, but I have another question.
Okay, which is,
Nelson, do you want to add anything? Or should I ask another question?
Yeah, I think he basically said what actually what defined
I
what
listened
altruism.
to him.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't need
So
to retell.
I know, but I don't have to repeat what he said. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that he has said and he defined his everything. That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
So I don't have to repeat
Mhm.
much of what he
Okay,
said.
so
It's just yeah.
if if you help someone in order to get helped, is it really altruistic motives that drive you?
well,
Get out of what?
well, I think you
I
have to
mean,
be
see,
a little bit more
your
specific
question.
there.
Can you say your question again clearly?
If you are helping someone in order to get helped, are you doing it out of altruism? Or are you being egoistic about it because you want something for yourself, right? At the end of the day.
Well, I think if you are trying to help somebody and you have an idea of how this person would be valuable for you, then definitely this is not an altruism. But if you are helping somebody and deep inside you believe that somewhere, once upon a time in the future, you might get helped by other people, then why not?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not expecting somebody to help you, but you believe that eventually, well, the help will return to you.
Well,
Something.
statistically and behaviorally, those people who get helped are less likely to help someone than those who help someone. So if someone helps you with one thing, they're more likely to help you with another thing than the person whom you have helped at one point.
Oh yeah, this sometimes does happen and really discourages you from helping other people sometimes. Uh, but still, well, still, it really is a good thing to do. Probably, it might even get that people that person feel ashamed at some point and force him to help somebody.
They don't usually.
Let's believe in good in people.
Mhm.
Nelson, still nothing to add?
Well, I think if you have if you have the habit of helping others, it's part of your character and habit. So it will you will still continuously be helping others. But those who get help may not return the same amount of like help that they got from you to the others because they might not be in their character. It's not their habit. So people different. We all have different characters of thinking, doing things, saying things, and movement, everything. Every human being is different. So don't expect two people to be same. Everybody was, created differently, and everybody has different character traits, how to behave, talk. I'm not my character is not the same as both of you, and yours is not the same as me too. So we're all different. So don't expect the same person that you help to return help to others because his way of thinking, analyzing, and character may be different from yours. Maybe you have an attitude of helping other people, but it's not the same for that person that you help. So
Hmm.
that's what I think.
Okay. And by helping others, you usually do what you want to do, not what they want to do. Is it altruism?
Others would what? Would
When you
others would
help, you do what you want to do or what you deem important, not what
Mhm.
other people, the receiver, deems
Yeah.
important.
Mhm.
So, is it really altruism when you're doing something that is what you think is right?
Well, it depends on the situation. That person who's receiving help, if he is in a critical condition where that person really needs help, then I think it's better you can help. And it's not about your egoism or something like that, because you help and you get some kind of high feelings or something like that. It's because of that person. It's in critical condition, so you need to help him. But if that person is not in a critical condition, it doesn't matter. Like you may help, or even you cannot help. You may not help. You can leave that person also because if you're thinking of your egoism, then I don't think it's the best thing to do because that person can always get himself out of the situation by himself without you helping them. So it depends on the situation where you can assess the situation where you see that person really needs help, then you help them. And if you see that that person can come out of the situation by without being helped, then maybe leave it down to the person. It's up to you, to decide. So it depends on the situation. That's what I
Well,
think.
another interesting thing is, what if you have helped somebody, or at least you thought you had helped, but in reality you actually, did something bad for this person in the long run. Does it count as an altruism? Irina, what do you think?
It sounds like unsolicited advice, you know? When a person hasn't
Mhm.
asked you, would you want to add your couple of cents? Like, anyway, you want to give advice, and I think a lot of people like doing that. Actually, pretty much everyone likes doing that, but some people just stop themselves from doing it.
Well, but for example, if a person needs to do something, and you could do it in, instead of himself,